Alright, I just want to make a quick video to talk about this thing. What is this? Well, I'll tell you, it's called a multi-tool. A multi-tool, okay? The reason it's called a multi-tool is because, well, it has lots of tools. Okay, the word multi is a prefix in English that just means many. Okay, multi, like if you're multilingual, that means you speak many languages, right? Multi means many and lingual means languages. Well, multi-tool, well, it has a lot of tools. These things are called tools. Okay, now do you know what this tool is called? This tool is called pliers. Okay, these are pliers. Now, sometimes in English, words are plural, right? You know, like, for example, shorts. Right now I'm wearing shorts. You don't say my shorts is green. You'd say my shorts are green. Even though it's one thing, English is just a bit weird. Okay, so it's the same for pliers. Okay, in this case, it sort of makes sense. You know, there are two pieces. I don't know. So you have to say these are pliers. You can't say this is pliers or this is a plier. No, it's these are pliers. Now the same for scissors, right? This multi-tool actually has some scissors. Let's check out these scissors. Look at that, they fold right out. Wow. Now the most popular company to make multi-tools like this is a company called Leatherman. Leatherman. Okay, this isn't a Leatherman, this is Gerber. Okay, Gerber also makes multi-tools that sort of look this. Actually, Swiss Army knives, you know, Swiss Army knives very often have multiple tools like this, right? But Swiss Army knives are a little bit different. They look different. They don't open like this. Okay, so usually I don't know if we would call a Swiss Army knife a multi-tool. You know, even though it has, you know, multiple tools in it, I think we would still call that a knife. You know, a Swiss Army knife. But for something like this that opens like that, we call it a multi-tool. Okay, so pliers, scissors, what else does this have? Well, it has a normal knife. Where is the knife? You can see the normal knife there. And it has a saw. Look at that, saw. A saw is used for sawing down trees, for cutting wood, right? If you want to cut a piece of wood, you use a saw. Now look at this. If I move it all the way out like that, it locks. Okay, so this part here, you have to pull this back and then put the tool back in. That's called a locking mechanism. Okay, so this multi-tool has a locking mechanism to prevent, you know, the blade from closing accidentally and cutting off your finger or something like that. We have another blade over here. Okay, take a look at this knife. This blade, do you know how to describe something like that with sort of the jagged edges? Well, we could call that a serrated knife or a serrated blade. Okay, it's like the knife you use to cut bread, right? You can't cut bread with a normal knife. If you try to cut bread, have you ever tried to cut bread with a knife like that? It doesn't really work. You need a knife with a serrated blade. You need a serrated knife. They're called serrated knife or a serrated knife. I think you can pronounce that word different ways. Serrated, serrated, I don't know, take your pick. Okay, so this is a serrated blade. Now, what other tools do we have here? I can see, oh, what's that? Look at that little thing. I don't know what that is, but I see a bottle opener or a can opener. Take a look at that. I think this bottom part here, I think that's the bottle opener, and then this top one is for like punching holes in a can or something. I'm actually not sure. I'm not really an outdoorsman. You know, an outdoorsman is a person who knows a lot about surviving outdoors. You know, I don't know much about that, so I just have this just for convenience. You know, when I travel, if I travel to a new country, sometimes you need pliers, sometimes you need a knife or a screwdriver. Okay, this also has a screwdriver. Let me see if I can show that to you. Okay, that's a flathead screwdriver. I think it's called a flathead screwdriver. And then also it has a Phillips screwdriver. See that one with the star pattern? I think you could call that a star screwdriver or a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, so it has two kinds of screwdrivers, a saw, a couple blades, scissors, pliers. Okay, so that's called a multi-tool. Just wanted to make a quick video to show that to you. Actually, very often people call this a Leatherman, you know, because Leatherman is such a common, you know, such a common company for things like these. They just use the word Leatherman, even though this isn't really a Leatherman, this is a Gerber. So sometimes the words multi-tool and Leatherman are used interchangeably. But anyway, that's just a quick lesson for today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Don't cut yourself. And remember, cut bread with a serrated knife, not with a normal kitchen knife. Anyway, have a great day. See you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.